Dorian and Bob have been sent to the swirling, unknowable black and void of a breakout room so they cannot hear the suggestions that we are putting out and forward and twirling for the game of Night Eve Experts. So the book is about peer pressure. The co-author is a chess knight. And of course, their biggest fans are the Spice Girls. Now, only Mallory and David have this knowledge. They have to get Bob and Dorian to guess that they have written this book with their co-author for their fan club. Mallory and David are going to use clues, hints, puns, and innuendos in order to communicate all of that information. But first, we need to bring them back from the nothing. And this is Naive Experts.
Hello everyone.
Hello, hi.
Hello, welcome. Good to see you both.
Very excited to be here.
Oh,
Yes, here at the Derek and
Melissa.
Melissa show. It's great to see.
We were so excited when you invited us to be on the Derek and Melissa show, weren't we? We were. He
Yes,
says
indeed.
not
And-
much, but when he
and
does,
you
it's
two-
worth it.
Yes, and you two, you really both are just so inspiring with what you wrote. You know, it really just brought me down to, like everyone's doing it. You know, everyone's reading it. It's
Everyone.
great.
Everyone. And that's the thing that most people don't think about. Everybody does it. Yes,
yes.
everyone. Right?
That's why we're so popular. That's why it's selling, hundreds of books in every store.
That's right.
Yes. And I just want to emphasize how appreciative we are that you've taken the time to talk about this book with us. And after your collegiate classes, it's after school. It's special to us.
Yes.
So if you wouldn't mind talking more about your subject.
Well, as people know, cartoons are one of the most important things that everybody is doing.
They love them. It speaks to everyone.
You know, it reminds. Yeah, sure. Yeah, it reminds. That actually reminds me of how cartoons. They when they jump off a cliff, like a cliffhanger, a cliff. If everyone's on jumping off a cliff hanger, yeah.
That's what it reminds Derek of.
Oh, cliffhangers! Is it possibly similar to bridges at all? No.
More like a serialized. It's more of a serialized type thing,
Yes.
Appreciate that journey you took in writing the book, and it really came across on the pages. How did you dare to go so far? Please.
Well, my book about drugs was one of the most important things that I thought people should talk about, right?
Of course, yeah, being a subtopic, but what I want to talk about is your campaign for this book and how it's the first one that's free.
What?
Yes, Derek.
Ring, 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 ring.
Oh,
Ring, 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 ring.
Oh,
We have a caller.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes. Hello, Derek and Melissa. I'm a big fan of Derek and Melissa. I'm so excited to be on the Derek and Melissa show today with your wonderful guests. And I was just wondering if they could tell me which thing I might want to take a long walk off of a short of.
Well, a bridge, of course, a bridge.
No, it's peer pressure.
That's
Obviously.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. All right. Love it. Keep it up, Derek and Melissa.
Thank you, and thank you for watching the show. It's really wonderful. So there, you had a co-author with you with this book about peer pressure.
I mean, you can't not have a co-author when it comes to peer pressure. I mean,
right.
It's really important. We asked a lot of people. We tried to get a lot of people to do it.
We put pressure on them too.
And I want to say that this person is definitely no pawn. You don't pawn them off anymore.
No, definitely not a pawn. Nobody we would work with would be a pawn of any kind.
No, we would look more like with a king of some sort, I think.
Yes, more of a king
for us.
or a chess master of some kind.
Sure. You might work with a king or a chess master, but you instead chose to go with a more clear-cut option. You went black and white and knew where you were headed.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, pawns and black and white. Yes, yeah. We definitely were like checkering the board of possible people, for sure.
Oh, of course. But if I might, the book has such an incredible hook to it. It was yourself or the co-author that was able to come up with such a playful wordplay.
What do you think, Bob?
I'm thinking that it's going to be one of those nights. I'm not having a good night at all, and.
Wonderful. Yes, it was a night.
Yes, very good.
Yes, your
just
co-author.
In general, just a general night. Yep. Just a generic. We don't like specific nights.
No.
Very generalized. Just a night.
Oh yes, yeah. Well, yeah.
Sure, yeah.
That's for me.
I'm okay with
Lance
that.
didn't want to do it.
But now we're going to talk about the fan club, because you have a fan club, and this is why wouldn't you?
I hope it's a very generic fan club. I'm ready.
Yes, and I think they're I just really quick. You guys, both of you, are so charming. But if you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends like Melissa here.
Wow.
But back to the fan club.
Yes.
What I am most amazed by with your fan club was how they all banded together. How 7, how 6, how 5, how 4, how 3, how 2 became one sort of entity. Do you understand what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Well, I'll tell you what I want. What I really, really want from this kind of a fan club. It might be that, or it might be a direction of some kind. I'm not sure. What do you think, Bob?
I honestly have no idea who they are.
That's okay. Bob was very helpful when it came to generic night.
I'm Mr. Generic. That's me.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, when we have breakfast, I would say, would you like some Folgers coffee or possibly some Americano? And he's just like, coffee.
Coffee, yeah.
Don't state it. So I believe that it was One Direction, the fan club, that we were very, very interested in, or possibly the Spice Girls.
It's scary how close. Just say one of them.
Yeah, I think one was just said.
Girls. The Spice Girls.
There we go. Those are they're two different things.
In the end, aren't we all?
One's from the 90s, one is from the now times. All right. Great job.